Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Jay Acres. My name is Noelle. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully you decide to stick around, give a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. So today's video is a week of dinners for $70, and that is 6 big dinners, and they are delicious. They're some of my family's favorites. Now I only do 6 because when I meal plan, I always plan a day 7 for leftovers, and that's because part of being on a tight budget is making sure you use up what you have and you're not wasting your food and you use up your leftovers. And that might mean I've got meals for one person's gonna eat leftovers from the first dinner and somebody's gonna eat leftovers from the second dinner. We just set all the leftovers out and it's like a leftover night. So that's why there's 6, but it's $70, great portions, good meat and everything else in it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let's get started. All right, so here is our shopping haul for this dinners for this week. It's $70.08. So a little more than usual, but these are going to be really good, big portions and delicious. So let's start over here. We got Parmesan cheese for $2.88. I got some ground turkey for $3.82. Some sausage for $2.97. Some smoked sausage for $1.34. A chicken gravy packet here for 74 cents. A ranch dressing packet for 50 cents. A 2-pack of butter, so it's got 2 sticks in it, for $2.26. The rice was $1.77. The pizza kit over here was $3.68. The 2 pasta boxes were $1.96. The tomatoes, I have 5 tomatoes here. That was $1.05. I have 1 pepper for 86 cents. Some garlic for 69 cents. An onion for 86 cents. Ginger for 92 cents. Lettuce for $1.94. Green onions for 98 cents. I got stir-fry veggies for $2.54. Green beans for 98 cents. Peas and carrots for 98 cents. Mixed vegetables for 98 cents. Then we'll go back here. I have a pasta sauce, the Hunt's in a can, for $1.34. I have just the Walmart brand pasta sauce for $1.62. I got a big pack of chicken breast for $11.96. I got some banana peppers for $1.97. Rice vinegar for $2.92. Soy sauce for $1.58. Some Frank's hot sauce for $3.64. Italian dressing for $1.97. The 2 cans of potatoes for $1.92. I had some mozzarella cheese for $2. A cornbread mix over here for $1.12. A loaf of already sliced French bread for $1. And brown sugar for $2.34. All right, let's go start cooking. I'm gonna go on and show our 2 crock pot meals first. So the first thing that I wanna do for this first crock pot meal is I'm gonna use half of our chicken breasts. Told you guys these are gonna be great portions, really good and filling to serve 4 people, or honestly even more. So in here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 basically. So I'll probably go on and do maybe 4 in here, and then I'll save 3 for one of our other meals. Now if you don't want to make this in a crock pot, you can easily make this in the oven. You just do everything we're doing and put it in the oven. So I'm going to do 4 chicken breasts. Then I want to add the whole bag of our mixed vegetables. Then I'm going to add the chicken gravy packet. Just sprinkle that on top. I'm also going to add the ranch packet. Then normally you would use pepperoncini, or pepperoncini, however you say it, peppers, which are so good, but they are like $1 more. So we're going to just go on and use some of these mild pepper rings, the banana peppers. I'm going to pour a little bit of the banana pepper juice on here. And then I'm going to go on and use this. Some people don't like that I use my fingers. It's for my family. So I just do, but use a utensil if you want. Then I'm going to add a stick of butter here on top. And that's it. I'm going to plug this in and it's going to cook on low all day. And we're going to serve this with some rice. Super easy and fast. Alright, the second really easy meal is I've got our cans of potatoes and I'm going to throw the liquid in there as well. I'm going to add our bag of green beans. And then I'm going to add our smoked sausage. I'm just going to cut it into chunks. We're going to serve this with the cornbread. I just had water cornbread that we got. Just give this a little bit of a stir. I'm going to add just some salt. And some pepper. Then I'm going to let this cook on low for about 4 or 5 hours. That's it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on and cook up our sausage, but I'm going to use this for 2 recipes. So we're just going to brown it all up and then I'll divide it in 2. If you want to save a little bit of the sausage and the grease, you could make a sausage gravy for like breakfast with some biscuits and eggs. But here we're just going to brown it up. While that's cooking over here, I've got some water boiling and I'm going to go on and I'm going to make both boxes of our pasta. We're going to use 1.5 for one of our casseroles and the other half of a box we're going to put away. So we're just going to go on and make both of them right now. While I'm cooking this, I'm going to go on and set my oven to 350 degrees so I can make our next dinner. Alright, over here I went ahead and I chopped up our onion, our green pepper, half of our garlic. I left some of our onion in circles because I like it on the salad to be just kind of in the strips like that. And I did one of our tomatoes because we'll need that for this recipe. But we are going to use these in multiple recipes. Alright, now some of my pasta is, well, all of it's al dente, which means it has still got a little bit of crunch to it, but it's almost cooked. So I want to go on and get out what I want for this casserole. Let's see, what do we got left? A little more. Okay, remember we're serving 4, so this is just a huge, huge helping. Then I'm going to take our pasta sauce and I'm going to pour that on here. I just did a mix of the two just because I like to do a mix. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this, just get the rest out of the can. The can is cheaper than the jar, so if you want to keep it even cheaper, just get 2 cans. All right. I'm just going to stir this up. I'm going to add a handful of our onions, some of our peppers, some of our garlic, and I'm going to add half of our sausage. Maybe a little bit more than half. Then I want to top this with our tomato. You could stir this all together if you want, but I just kind of wanted it layered. I am also going to go on and add some banana peppers. This time I'm using a fork. I know some of you don't like if I use my fingers. Then some of our shaved Parmesan cheese. I'm going to put that on top. And that's it. I'm going to put this in the oven to bake. This is very heavy. It is more than enough for 4 people. Okay, with the rest of our pasta here, we're going to let this cool off nice and get nice and cool. And then we are going to make a pasta salad as a side dish. All right, so to go with dinner for 2 of our nights, we're going to have a big, beautiful salad. And this should be enough for 2 nights. I am adding some of the purple onion, see the tomatoes, purple onion, a little bit of the banana peppers. If I had olives, olives would be good in this too. And a little bit of our Parmesan cheese as well. Alright, so there is our beautiful salad. Alright, while that's cooking, I'm letting my water run and get hot. We're going to go on and make our pizza, which is our second Italian dish that we're going to make for the week. So this will go with the salad. We'll have that with this as well. And we're going to use the rest of our sausage with this as well. So in this kit, you get 2 crust packets and a pizza sauce. All you got to do is add hot water to this packet and just mix it up and let it sit for 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm just going to add my hot water a little at a time, or you can just read the box. Probably should have got a bigger bowl. If you haven't made the Chef Boyardee pizza kits, they really are very, very good. And I think a great value. Alright, then we're going to just let this rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, while that's resting, I'm going to make sure that I go on and add some onion, to our pasta. Some of our green peppers, because I don't want to use all of it on our pizza. I want to make sure that I have some here. I'm going to add some of our banana peppers, totally optional. Some of our Parmesan cheese, optional. One of our tomatoes. I'm just going to stir this together. Again, it would be really good if you had some olives in here as well. But this will be good like it is. I'm going to pour just a little bit of this juice from the banana peppers in here. Add some cracked black pepper. I'm also going to add salt. Then I'm going to add some of our Italian salad dressing to this. Stir it up. Definitely dropping some. Then I'm going to put this in the fridge, and this will be ready for later. Alright, next I'm going to spray down my pan. I'm going to add our dough here. You can divide this into 2 pieces if you want. I'm just doing the easy, lazy way. Just doing 1 pizza. But that's up to you. If you spray your hands, you can press it out easier without it sticking to you, mostly. Or you can wet your hands with water. And just spray the top of this down. Next is the sauce. You just spread it out as much or as little as you want. We never really use the whole can. Then I like to do the Parmesan cheese on the bottom. Then I'm going to add all of my tomatoes. This is the end of our tomatoes. We've now used all 5 tomatoes because this is 2 of them to go on the pizza. Get it separate a little bit better. I love fresh tomatoes on pizza. And in the summer, it's even better because we grow big gardens, which is a great money-saving tip if you don't already. Try and grow a garden. I'm going to do green peppers. Mushrooms would also be really good on this. I can do onions. I'm going to put this in a bigger pan, or a bigger pan underneath. I think we're going to spill over. Again, with some banana peppers. Totally up to you what you like. My family loves banana peppers. All right, next I'm gonna add the block of mozzarella cheese. Now if you don't like tons of cheese on your pizza, then you could put some of this on your other casserole or mix some in, like some of these little chunks. Mix them in with your pasta salad or your salad. But we like a lot of cheese on our pizza. So I'm going to just use the whole block. Now you could eat it just like that. We do many, many times. But Charles loves his meat on his pizza. So I'm going to use the rest of the sausage. And one big beautiful pizza, I'm going to put this in the oven. With this little bit of pizza sauce left, I'm just going to drizzle it over top of this bake that I've got going. So I can just use it up. And then I'll put this back in the oven. Okay, so on to the next dinner. I'm going to do the ground turkey. And we're going to just brown that up in here. Along with some onion, green pepper, and garlic. I'm also going to grate some ginger in here. Just do some bigger chunks. The remaining ginger, you could freeze it, or you can make ginger tea, which is good, or we like to put it in smoothies a lot. So we'll put them in smoothies. And then I'm just going to cook all this up together. This one comes together really fast. Okay, this turkey is almost done browning, so I'm going to add my peas and carrots to here as well. Or you could serve this on the side. But I think adding it in will be good. This is our take on Korean beef. If you have some crushed red pepper, I always sprinkle that in here too, but again, I'm trying not to use anything but salt, pepper, and oil. And I am going to use a little bit of cornstarch though as well in the last recipe. So we're just going to let this cook for just a few more minutes. Alright, next we're going to add all the stuff to make it the Korean beef. So we're going to add some rice vinegar. Again, if you already had this stuff, you wouldn't have to buy it new. And then you would save even more money. I'm also going to add soy sauce. This is not coming out very fast. And you add some brown sugar. Stir this up. Then we're just going to let this cook down until it thickens up some. Alright, our pasta bake. Okay, our pasta bake is done. To go with our pasta bake, I am going to put in this bread and some of the butter that we had left over. You could also, if you wanted to, roast some garlic and spread a little roasted garlic on it. That would be delicious too. I just didn't take the time to do that this time, but that's another option. Okay, so if you can see that, that's pretty much cooked down here. It's got just, well, maybe just a tiny bit more to cook down. And that'll just make that flavor so much better. Okay, our pizza is done. All right, so here are 3 of the dinners so far, and I just wanted you to see what big servings these are. So here is the pizza. What you guys see, that is amazing. It's eat it with a fork. And there is the salad. Sorry, Charles is working outside. Here is the salad, the pasta, and you can definitely even have more of that pasta if you want. And come around, and there is 3 pieces of garlic bread, or butter bread. You could even have more. The Korean beef fills a whole plate. Topped it with some green onions here. Now I'm going to get Charles to come in and try these 3 for you. All right, so here's my husband. Took a break from outside. He's making a what is it? It's a chicken hoop for our chickens, but it's a composting hoop, I guess.
It's a composting ring.
Yeah.
Yes, I made that for the chickens. That's actually done, and I was working on cutting up some of the fence boards, which you probably heard in the video. I had some fence boards that were just a little bit too long, so when the water got in them, they swelled and bent. I was fixing those.
Very
Where
good.
do I start?
Which one do you want to try first?
I don't know. I'm left-handed.
You only have to try one of the salads. I mean, you know. Make sure you get some sausage and everything in there, because there's sausage and cheese.
Let's see if I can get that sausage there, which you can't see because I'm sure that bowl is in the way.
And try your bread
Very good.
and your salad. I mean, I don't have to cook the rest of the week. When you come back to taste the next 3 dinners, everybody's fed. I just have to cook Easter dinner.
I had to borrow the bowl.
Everything good?
It was fantastic. Like the last 3 nights, I've been wanting to have salad. So that actually kind of hit a spot.
Yeah, I've been wanting it too. I had salad for lunch yesterday. I've been wanting salad too.
I don't know why I didn't make one. I just didn't.
So next, the Korean beef. And babe,
it's a little different.
I did it a little different. Instead of peas and carrots on the side, I added them to the Korean beef.
They go together like peas and carrots.
Okay, so give that a try. He's looking like, what? Because I did, and get some green onion.
It just makes it a little bit more Asian-y, it looks like to me. Like a vegetable fried rice instead of a...
I guess I could have done like a vegetable fried rice and then put the Korean beef on top. It's the same kind of concept. This was just faster. What do you think?
More filling, and I think it goes really good together.
Do you like it better like this, or better when we do it plain and on the side, put the veggies on the side?
I'm going to stuff my face here and think about it.
Korean beef is something, and then firecracker chicken, which we're going to make later. Those are 2 meals that my kids request for their birthdays always.
So I could really go either way. I think it's good like this. It's just what's easier, I guess, for you.
Either way. Either steam the veggies and add some butter and put it on the side, or throw it all in.
I think this is good.
Very good. All right, now what everybody is circling for too, the pizza. And of course you would have that again with a big salad, because there's enough salad for 2 nights.
Salad, throw it all in one bowl.
No, I'm gonna have one of the salads. That's gonna be hot. That just came out of the oven.
Yes, I can see the steam. I wasn't sure if you meant due to that or due to what I think is jalapeno.
No, there's no jalapenos.
No jalapeno?
No, banana peppers, and they don't have any heat.
I knew that was, but I wasn't sure if the smaller ones were.
No, it's green peppers. He would prefer his to just have meat, but we all love veggies. Everybody but him loves a veggie pizza. I would make just a veggie pizza, except for he likes meat on his pizza.
If I was having a pizza craving, this would definitely hit the craving.
Well, that's good because it's pizza.
But sometimes you get pizza and it just doesn't taste like what you think it should. Well, this is really good. I like thicker crust.
Yeah, and that's why I made it like a thicker crust.
Yeah, so I mean that really works for me.
All right, so favorite dinner of the three?
I'm a pasta guy.
I know you are. I had to make you a bunch of pasta last night.
I'm a pasta guy.
And second favorite?
Probably the Korean beef and then the pizza.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Out of the three that you got the way you made it. Yeah.
You'll have to judge the next three. I would probably say pizza, Korean beef, and then the pasta. But I am not a huge pasta person. I am a pizza person. And I'm an Asian person, so anything Asian usually.
I would say eating this is definitely my favorite pasta time. That's the pasta time.
Yeah. I get it.
Sounded better in my head.
All right, you got farm chores to do after you eat, and I got more cooking to do.
Farm chores never end.
All right, here we are moving on to our last dinner of the week. So in this back little saucepan here, I'm going to add some brown sugar. I don't really ever measure. Just depends on how spicy and how sweet you want it. But I'm going to put some brown sugar back there. This is where we use Frank's hot sauce. That's the one that we love with this because it's not too spicy, but it still has a good kick. You can do about half and half, about equal parts Frank's hot sauce and brown sugar. You could do a different hot sauce if you really want to. And there are definitely cheaper hot sauces out there. This is just one that we like and tastes the best. Now I turn that burner on. I'm just going to let this come to a boil and start to cook so it can cook down to become like a glaze. So I'm going to let that go. And then in this bag, I cut up into bite-sized chunks my remaining chicken breast. And I added some cornstarch. That is up to you if you have cornstarch or not, because I did not add that in. I would have, and I just didn't think about it. It just makes it have like a breaded kind of taste, but you don't have to have it. You could do it without it. My bag is not wanting to go good. Alright, and then in this saucepan here, I'm going to heat up some oil. Alright, you can see our sauce back here. Just give it a stir every now and then. And don't forget to keep a little eye on it. It's boiling nicely. Make sure you use a big enough pot as well so that it doesn't boil over. And now this is ready. We'll start adding our chicken. I'm just going to brown this chicken nicely on both sides, and then I'm going to move it over to a baking tray, and I'll finish baking it in the oven. You can see this is becoming more like a syrup. I'm gonna let it get just a little bit, cook down a little bit more, but not much. because that's going to go in the oven as well. Once it's brown, I'm just going to move it over here. You guys can see. Sorry, I got that in the way. I'm just going to put it in my dish to bake it with that sauce. And I'm going to do this with all the chicken. Alright, so now I've got all the chicken here. I'm going to just pour the sauce over top. And then I'm going to bake this in the oven at 350 degrees until it's cooked all the way through. I just use a thermometer, check my temperatures. I just want to toss this and coat it all with this sauce. Then we'll toss it again when we get it out of the oven. Alright, so I'm going to throw this in the oven. I'm going to add my vegetables, my frozen vegetables. This is the stir fry mix that we got. I'm going to add a little bit of our butter to that as well. I'm going to stir this up and just kind of cook these veggies. Then I'm also going to add a little bit of our soy sauce to these veggies. You could also add a little bit of the brown sugar and the rice vinegar if you wanted. That would be good veggies as well. Even a little bit of the Frank's hot sauce if you wanted. I think we're going to leave it just like that. Pretty simple. Alright, so here is the Firecracker chicken. You just want to give it another good little toss so everything's coated in that good sauce. And then I just check it with my thermometer and make sure that it's 165 or more. And it's completely fine. Everything's reading about 180. So, chicken is done. Alright, so here are our final 3 dinners for the week. So the first one is the potatoes and the sausage, and then I did make the corn muffins. I just add water like it said. That made 6 muffins. They're okay. And then the pasta salad. The firecracker chicken and the mixed vegetables, that by far will be everybody's absolute favorite. And this will probably be a good second favorite. And that's the Mississippi chicken with the vegetables. I put it over rice and served it with the rest of the buttered bread that I toasted up. And all I did there was just shred it so it would soak in all that good gravy and butter and put it over rice. That's it. So this is a week of such easy, simple dinners. And again, I like to cook once a week so that dinner is just done and I don't have to cook it anymore. So I'm going to get Charles for a taste test. All right, you ready?
I am ready. Make sure I don't
Are you getting hungry? Yeah, don't get hay in it.
Yeah, grass.
All right, which one do you want to try first?
This is right in front, so we're going to go this direction.
Firecracker. Yeah, I'm trying to pull back the camera. I know, that's easily everybody's favorite. Again, that is what my kids request almost every birthday. All of their birthdays. They almost always request either firecracker chicken or Korean beef.
Got just a little bit of heat, which is good.
It is. It's a little spicy.
I mean, it's just...
It's not bad.
I don't do spicy, so it's not bad.
How's your veggies?
It's good. It's crunchy.
That's good. All right, which one?
I guess I'll go this direction.
Okay, so that is the smoked sausage, potatoes, green beans, and then I made a like Italian pasta salad, and then I got this just add water muffin mix. So obviously the corn muffins are not as good as like homemade, but they're all right. Not a favorite. They're all right. Maybe better with a little butter on. What do you think of them? Just all right.
It's a muffin.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a lot of zing. Of course, I did just bite into it right after the spicy, so.
Normally, though, I make that
might
from
make it a little bit
scratch.
flat. Not bad. It was different.
It's because you don't like pasta salad very much.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, kind of has a similar flavor when you get like an Italian hoagie or something, only in noodles.
Yeah.
Not bad. Like the sausage though. Really good. It's making me wonder which of these I'm actually going to eat the whole thing of.
And which gets put up for later. So this is like Mississippi chicken, but I put it over rice and I did some mixed vegetables in with it.
It's shaped more like Texas, not Mississippi.
Give it a try.
I'm going. It looks good. We haven't done it with all the vegetables like that.
No, I make Mississippi chicken often. It's one of Brooke's favorites. And it's so easy.
Just like with the Asian you made earlier, vegetables don't take anything away from it. So, I'd be good either way.
There you go.
Very good. Though I am still feeling a little bit of heat from the from the firecracker chicken. It's good.
All right, there you have it, folks. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody. Have a great day or night, wherever you are.